On September 2nd, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a heartfelt apology on television, where he asked for forgiveness after 6 Israeli hostages were tragically killed while being held by Hamas in Gaza. While Hamas, a militant group that controls Gaza, was holding the hostages during a conflict with Israel. And sadly, before Israeli troops could rescue them, the 6 hostages were killed. And this tragedy has made the already tense situation in the region even worse. Meanwhile, Benjamin Netanyahu, in his televised address, and expressed a deep regret and took responsibility for the tragic loss of the hostages, where he said, "I ask for your forgiveness for not bringing them back alive. We are close, but we didn't succeed." Netanyahu also promised that Hamas would face severe consequences for their actions, and emphasizing that they would pay a very heavy price for what had happened. While seeking forgiveness, Netanyahu maintained that Israel must control a key area on the Egypt and the Gaza border, which has stored the hostages and drew steel. And the 6 hostages who were tragically killed by Hamas have been identified as follows: Harsh Goldberg Pauline, 23-year-old, Ori, 25-year-old, Aiden, 24-year-old, and Almang, 27-year-old, Alexander, 33-year-old, and Caramel Ghat, 40 years old. And these individuals were among those held captive by Hamas in Gaza before they were killing during the ongoing conflict. The US, Qatar, and Egypt have been trying to help reach an agreement, but Netanyahu is firm on his demand for the Israel to control the Philadelphia corridor. And on the other hand, Hamas want Israel to completely withdraw from the area, which is causing a deadlock in the negotiations, where Netanyahu supports keeping Israeli troops in the corridor of the first weeks of the ceasefire to stop weapons from being smuggled from Egypt into Gaza. However, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and the security establishment oppose these plans, and warning that it could ruin the talks and put the hostages in even greater danger from Hamas militants. Well, this tragedy is a part of the long-standing conflict between Israel and Hamas, which is also for its violence and suffering on both sides. The situation is very tense, and the killing of these hostages make the conflict even more tragic. And as the story develops, we will continue to provide updates and analyses. Please share your thoughts in the comments below about how do you think this incident will impact the ongoing conflict. Keep watching India.com for more such updates.